Alright, hello everyone, and welcome to the 2.11 Navigator presentation. My name is Raymond, and I am bringing you a different kind of tile towards this, a different mechanic to this tile-based project. So I didn't really pull from any games, at least that I could think of. It just sounded like a cool idea. Essentially, this guy right here, it swaps your controls on you. So it inverses like up is down, down is up, left is right, right is left type of thing. And it it was a struggle at first to actually get it to work, but we got it working. So let's go ahead and go standalone game. And I can kind of show you how this works. I'm going to full screen this as soon as I can. Bloop. No, not screenshot. I want it to full screen. Can we... I don't know. Okay, well, I can't full screen it, evidently. Full screen. There we go. Okay, so, as you can see our little guy here, press W, he goes up, S back, A left, D right, just like normal. But when we go over to our little blue tile here, as you can see, we can move around it just fine. As soon as I step on it, if I hit W, I start going backwards. If I hit S, I start going forward. Same with A, I move right, D moves me left. It gets a little confusing. But as soon as I hit the tile again, up becomes up, right, left, and down. Everything works as intended. And I'm not entirely sure some things that you could use this for. It's a fun mechanic to play with, though. It definitely does throw you off. I do plan on it making the tile change color when it is active. I just haven't quite figured out a good way to implement that. But, yeah, that is the mechanic, so I can show you kind of how it's made. So, in the editor, we used our tiles, and we used our basic tile, created a blooper or a child of it, and that is this guy here. And essentially, all this is doing, in the viewport, I just have it set to be a blue color right now just so I could see it. Same unentered, parent to unentered, off the base tile. We're casting over to the player to make sure that, hey, the player is the one that's entering the tile. From there, as the player, we're checking a variable called isPolarityActive. And essentially, if that's true, it gives you something. If it's false, it gives you something. So in here, if it's true, then you're going to deactivate the tile. So essentially, if the tile is active, you walk on it again, it gets deactivated. If the tile is not activated when you walk on it, it gets activated. And then it kind of loops itself right here with the, if it's active, deactivate it, etc., etc. And what it's activating or deactivating, if we go into the player, so it's kind of a mess. Actually, it's really not. It's just a lot of code. So on the input events, the input action move up was just causing it to move up. So what I did, I created this variable here, which it's defaulted to false. Essentially, now when you press up, it is checking a branch condition to say, hey, is it activated? If it is, instead of moving up, it's moving down. If it's not, you're still moving up. And it does the same thing for down. If it's active, you move up instead of down. If it's not, you still move down. Right will move you left if it's active. Left will move you right if it's active. And as simple as it sounds, it's actually kind of difficult on a tile-based game to get this to reverse things properly. But beyond that, I didn't really run into any edge cases. Initially, I had this set to be a collision overlap. Like, I added a box collision to the tile. But that seemed to, as I was moving around it, trigger instead of just in it. And I couldn't get that box collision to work, so we went to just the unentered. And that was really the only edge case, and I figured it out. So, yeah. Thank you.